I stick to Sunnah? Because Allah said, hold firmly to my book. Bihablillah. And in the Quran, Allah called us to follow His Messenger Muhammad. قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. O Muhammad, say to the people, if they say that they love Allah, they believe in Allah, they believe in this book of Allah, they believe in what Allah says, then they should follow you. Because I appointed you, and why I want them to follow you, then only Allah will love you. Then Allah will acknowledge our love, our faith towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah said, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا جَمِيعًا. Together. There are two kind of meaning here to understand about togetherness. That means whatever Allah said in this book, from verses 1 to verses 6,000 plus, all of the word of Allah, you got to hold firmly to this book completely. Not halfly, not quarterly. Because the book of Allah is this book. From Fatiha to An-Nas. And Allah do not give you the right to choose. I follow this ayat, I don't follow the other ayat. I obey some ayat, I disobey other ayat. No. He wants you to hold firmly to this book together. From verses Fatiha, first chapter to the end. And also He wants you to remember that not only you should follow, you must invite your family together to follow the book of Allah. And the saying of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also you must invite your friend together, all together. Whether you are black, white, or whether you are colored, all of us is been invited. Whether you are Arab or you are non-Arabs, whether you are young or old, poor or rich, all of us is being commanded by Allah to come together to follow this book of Allah and the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَاذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ. And remember the favor of Allah upon us. What is the favor? Ni'mah. What is the ni'mah, the blessing that Allah has given us? إِذْ كُنْتُمْ أَعْدَاءً فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا. Allah said, remember, before the Quran, before Islam, all of us live scattered around, divided. We fight against each other because of color, because of tribe, because of nation, because of country. Where the word of Allah belongs to Allah and for every one of us. It's like a big piece of cake that everybody will have their share. Why are we so greedy? Why do we want to monopolize? Why must we want to control? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you must come together. It is a ni'mah of Allah. Before you live in fear, fighting with each other, killing each other, just for a small matter, small piece of land you fight. Because all of us follow our desire. Allah have guided us with Islam. He united our heart together. And now we became brothers. إِذْ كُنْتُمْ أَعْدَاءً فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا. With His blessing, with the guidance of Allah, with the Quran and teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, He have united all tribe and nation together. Arabs, non-Arabs, poor and rich. Everybody was united under this guidance of Allah, the Quran. So it's important for us to understand why it is so important for us to be united. Because by unity we get a lot of blessing. There are more blessing, more peace. And that if everybody is united, nobody thinking of attacking anybody, fighting with anybody, there will be a peace. Wherever you go, you find peace. You have no problem at all. There's no more fear in us, inshallah. No more worry, inshallah. You can go everywhere in peace. Because when you are united, you are like one body, one family. Of course, all of us came from one ummatan wahida. It's because of our own weaknesses. Because we follow our own desire, we are so divided today. إِذْ كُنْتُمْ أَعْدَاءً فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَةً وَكُنْتُمْ عَلَى شَفَا حُفْرَةٍ مِنَ النَّارِ فَأَنْقَذَكُم مِنْهَا. We were just at the edge of the pit of fire. We are all going down because of small things we fight, because we have no guidance. Now Allah, with His blessing of Quran, the teaching of Islam, have come and unite us, save us. Who saved us? Allah sent the Prophet Muhammad to come and teach us the good value, the meaning of life, about the right of every individual human. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have blessed us with the Quran. So we want to invite everybody to come back to this divine guidance. Only with the Quran you can be together. You can be united. Because unity is not just a slogan, it's just a banner, a word, but unity starts from the heart. If everybody will come back to Allah, follow Allah's rule, there's only one rule, Allah's rule, one law, Allah's law. Not my law, your law, the Western law, the Eastern law. No, no man-made law, the divine law. Then everybody will be together, because the law of Allah is just. It applies to everybody, black and white or colored, rich or poor. Everybody is bound to the divine law. There is a difference if you follow the divine law. I give you another example. A lot of people are talking about, let us be united. Let us be united. But what is the formula they are using? We have been calling, and Allah has shown us by going back to His book, His guidance, follow His book and the teaching of the Prophet, you are sure to be united physically, mentally, and also spiritually. This is the beauty of the unity in Islam. He do not only invite us to be united physically or economically, but spiritually. Make us like one big family. And when you become like a big family, you love each other, you respect each other, you help each other. No more hatred. No more enemies, inshallah. We hope that we understand the message of unity. That remember, unity comes from Allah. And only with the way of Allah you get a pure, a genuine unity, inshallah. We hope we will share with you more about this after the short break. And may Allah make you stay with us, inshallah. وبالله توفيقي والآخر دعوانا والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Do you know what Islam says? Alhamdulillah, fellow brothers and sisters in Islam, we are back again after the short break. I'm your brother in Islam, Muhammad Hussain Yee from Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, we have discussed about unity earlier, and we believe that if you want to be united, there's no other way that can unite human heart except by the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is Islam. Now we know everyone is calling to unity, the world is calling, all the great power is calling us to unity. But what is their agenda? They have a lot of agenda. But when Allah calls us to be united, there's no agenda, purely for your own good, for our good. But when humans call us for unity, they always have their hidden agenda. You see what is happening to the world today. A lot of people are united to destroy another country. They are united. They are united to destroy Iraq. They are united to destroy Afghanistan and so many other countries. Under the name of unity, but to destroy other people. It's very bad. We don't understand what do they mean by unity, by peace. And they still keep on sending weapons. And they say peace. They say they want to unite everybody. How can you unite people in that way? But if you follow Islam, you will see true peace. Because Islam starts the unity of the heart. From here it starts. Then you come physically and mentally. then we'll think in the way Allah wants us to think. We'll act in the way that Allah wants us to act. So fellow brother and sister in Islam, what is the blessing when you are united? When you are united, you are together like a jama'ah. And when you are in a jama'ah, the Prophet promised us, alaykum bil jama'ah, fa inna jama'ah hiya rahmah wa firqa azab. If you always learn how to live together as one ummah, one big family, there's always give and take. Of course, you got to have a lot of patience to do that. Because to get everybody together without patience, it won't happen. You must have patience, you must have trust. Give them time. And that's why Allah said, وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. When you invite people for goodness, to the haqq, to unity, you must have patience. And then when you unite them, alhamdulillah, the Prophet said, rahmah, there's a lot of blessing. Because Allah loves people who love His creation. If two Muslims meet together, two humans meet together for the sake of Allah, Allah is going to love them. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said in one of the hadiths, Sab'athun yuzilluhum Allah fi zilli yawma la zilla illa zilluh. There are 7 groups of people will have the shade of Allah in the day of judgment where there's no other shade except the shade of Allah. And one of them, Rajalan tahabba fillahi istima'an alayh wa tafarqana. People who meet together for the sake of Allah. People to get together, united together for the sake of Allah. Not for the sake of business, dunya, no. Yeah, you can do business, there's no problem. But for Allah, come first. And then there's a lot of blessing. You can do a lot of things, when you are together, fellow brother and sister. I'm sure that all of you agree that if you are together, you can do many things. You can solve many problems. But if you're alone, you can do it, not say you can't do it, with the will of Allah. But of course, it's harder. So, unity in Islam starts from the heart. And then it starts from the physical body and the mental. Now, if you have the right knowledge, you are sure to be united. Because if everybody read the Quran, read the hadith of the Prophet, how can we be so divided? A lot of people say, let us be together. There's a group of Muslims said, we are the Ahli Sunnah wal Jama'ah. We are the people who follow the Sunnah and we are together in a group, Jama'ah. Now the Prophet reminds us that this Ummah of the Prophet is going to be divided to 73 groups. 73 groups. It's his Ummah, he's not talking about other Ummah. The one who makes Shahada, the one who pray, who fast. You are going to be divided to 73 groups. And the Prophet said, of course, every group will claim that, oh, we are the right group. We are the right Jama'ah. We call to unity. But the Prophet said, only one will be saved. 72 will go to hell. Now the companion asked the Prophet, which one? It's like us, we are confused. Which one? You consider the real Jama'ah, the one who can unite us together. The Prophet said, Ma ana alay wa ashabi. Whoever follow my way and the way of my Sahaba. Not just any way. Because the Prophet have proved to us, whoever follow the Quran and the teaching of the Prophet, they are all united from the time of the Prophet till the time of Ali. And then once there's a lot of problem, the Munafiqeen came into the picture and they start to divide the Muslim Ummah into groups. And until now we suffer. We will keep on suffering until we come back to the teaching of the Quran and Sunnah. So I believe strongly that all the brothers and sisters also want everybody to be united. We want to see that the Muslim, number one, must get united. Once the Muslim get united, inshallah, we become the peacemaker. Once we become the peacemaker, this world have peace. Until then, We have a big responsibility. We've got to work very hard. We've got to keep on calling people back to the teaching of the Quran and the Sunnah. Because that's what Allah wants us to do. When you want to be united, you must be united under the name of Allah, in the way of Allah, with His guidance. The Quran, what Allah said, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ, and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Like how the companion, the Sahaba, have shown us the example. What happened after the Prophet passed away? What happened before the Prophet passed away? When the Prophet was alive, there's only one Jama'ah. When Abu Bakr became the Khalifa, there's only one Jama'ah. When Omar became the Khalifa, there's only one Jama'ah. Every time, there's only one Jama'ah. There's no such thing as there's so many groups who claim that they follow the right thing, but they are so divided. When you say one Jama'ah, then everybody will refer to Allah and the Prophet. Because there is the final. Because Allah said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul wa ulil amri minkum fa in tanaza'tum fi shay'in farudduhu ila Allah wa Rasul. Allah is the one who created His no. He said, oh, you who believe, obey me and obey my messenger. Then your leader, the leader who obey Allah and the leader who obey the Prophet. Because when the leader disobey Allah and the Prophet, we have no right to obey him. Because la ta'atul makhluq fi ma'asiyatillah. We cannot obey the creation of Allah and the human in doing something against Allah. Wa ulil amri minkum, and the leader who among you who obey Allah and the Prophet. And then Allah remind us again, فَإِن تَنَازَقْتُمْ فِي شَيْءٍ فَرُدُّهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِ. Meaning, if you are a good leader, leading the ummah, you want them to be united under the name of Allah, under the name of Islam and the Prophet ﷺ, then when you encounter any problem, any dispute, any misunderstanding, Allah command you as a leader to solve the problem by referring back to His book, Al-Quran, فَرُدُّهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِ, and the Sunnah of His Prophet ﷺ. So you have one Allah, one book, one Prophet, you are sure to be united. But if you refer to so many other books, how can you be united? And you refer to so many others, hearsay, how can you be united? That's why there's no unity except you go back to Allah and the teaching of the Prophet ﷺ. In any matter, if you dispute, Allah says, if there's a problem in the family, domestic problem, solve your problem by both parties humble themselves and follow what Allah and the Prophet said. Not what he said or what the man said, but what Allah and the Prophet said. Inshallah, fellow brothers and sisters in Islam, we guarantee you, if you follow the Quran and Sunnah, and your family is following the Quran and Sunnah, you will be united spiritually, mentally, and physically. May Allah unite our heart. May Allah open our heart and our mind to be humble and now, to come back to the guidance of the Quran and Sunnah, and don't create fitna to all the great imam, because they also you invite us to follow the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wabillahi taufiqi wal aqli da'wana walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Islam is a way of life, a complete way. Do you know what Islam